And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Always Be Booked YouTube channel. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to like the video or subscribe to the channel, or do both, right? We're here, right? This video today is about Amber Cove. It's a general walkthrough of Carnival Cruise Line's private destination in the Dominican Republic. If you do like all types of cruise content, also please feel free to check out the Always Be Booked Cruise podcast, and you could find that on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you like to listen to your cruise content, the Always Be Booked Cruise podcast. This was a trip on Carnival Celebration, an absolutely beautiful Carnival ship, one of their newest ships, and we were the only cruise ship that was in port this day, and it's a really pleasurable experience going to Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. You just hop right off the cruise ship. The pier leads you right to the island. It's the one thing I love doing is getting off the cruise ship and then looking back at the ship that you were just on for the last 1,000 miles or whatever. This is the gift shop. It is kind of dressed up as a fort. It gives off some Grand Turk vibes, if you know what I mean here with this gift shop. It's got duty-free everything, alcohol, souvenirs, cigars, refreshments. Now, if you make a left out of the gift shop, you're going to come across a few different places like this cafe, some retail shops. You're going to get some straw markets, things like that, t-shirts, hats. Whoa, buddy, hold on. Take it easy. My girl watches this. But anyway, you walk all the way through. You have another beautiful view of the cruise ship. There are some mom and pop type places, but also some corporate style places like Caraloha and these retail shops that you'll find. Carnival does, obviously, you guys know the shopping experience on board if you want to check that out, but you really don't have to. Just walk around the town square. Again, this is just to the left of the gift shop. Chocolate World, Bean to Bar. Sounds good over there. There is no shortage of ways to separate you from your money. This is Coco Cana Lounge. It's a really good restaurant. I know it's very touristy, made for the cruise ship audience, but it is really good. Nice restaurant. If you're not careful, you get caught up doing a couple of shots. They have some really good local rum and some good Presidente beer, and it's a nice place. But also, if you do finish your meal and want to walk out from the back, you can check out this area, some more shops, a beautiful view of your cruise ship, and then what you have is the Amber Cove. Yes, this is the quintessential place you want to take the picture. Great photo opportunity here. But then you go back into that town square area. Again, we're all left of the gift shop, making a left. This gives you an idea of what the town square looks like, some more retail shops, and then that pathway leads you out. If you have an excursion into Puerto Plata or anywhere in the Dominican Republic, you'll catch your bus and your excursions there. So now we're going to make our way back towards the gift shop because that's where most of the rest of the island is. But first, we're going to give you a vantage point of this sort of like makeshift stage, central fountain area. It's just a nice place to stroll around. Maybe not as nice in the 150-degree heat in July, but it is still nice. See, as mentioned, we're back at the gift shop, and now we're going to make the right out from the gift shop and get to where most of the action is on this beautiful resort destination. So here you have a little bit of a nature walk. You walk around a little footbridge here. You'll see a koi pond, and yeah, there's not too much action going on with these fish. They're probably just as hot as us. And then I don't know whether it's man-made or whether it's natural. It's probably a combination of both, but you have a beautiful little natural pathway for you to walk through here. Another footbridge. You hear the birds chirping, and it just, like I said, it's probably mostly man-made, but it is still nice, especially to get into some shade in this hot July day. There is the waterfall, and just again, just some nice things to look at all over this beautiful resort destination. Now, they do have a busier area, and we're going to get there in just a few minutes from now, but you come upon this first before you get there. They do some character action over here, and people enjoying that. Now we have the Coco Cana Lounge. This is a different establishment from the restaurant we saw before. This is sort of like in the vein of a Margaritaville or a Fat Tuesdays, a little bit more action here, and people are enjoying. You can get some food here. Mostly drinks seem to go on in this area. Beautiful decor. Then you have the outdoor section with a DJ, and then you have the pool. Again, I keep mentioning Grand Turk Margaritaville. You get the swim up bar here. People are having a very, very good time, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a perspective shot walking around the pool, because the pool is basically the central, I guess, maybe landmark on this island. You have a zip line here. Now this zip line, as you can see, it's not some crazy death-defying thrill ride. It is pretty slow, but it is a zip line nonetheless, and people seem to enjoy it as we pan back over the pool and the swim-up bar and everybody enjoying themselves. We're going to continue on here. We're going to show you the backside of the pool where all the lounges are. There are no shortage of lounges here. Again, if you want to walk around the pool, you can step onto these bridges. You get a little elevation. You see that top canopy? That is restaurant seating up there. You can go up there right above the swim-up bar and enjoy other views of the island. This is, I guess, an example of what you're going to see when you get here. People, look at the people in the pool having fun drinking. These are the private cabanas that are over the pool. This is a private area. You do have to pay a little extra to occupy those. You can do that through the cruise line, either on the app or before you set sail. And here's another view of them. They look pretty comfortable up there. Little private villas right over the pool. This is a vantage point from that top canopy above the restaurant back up towards the private cabanas. And we're going to pan across and give you a little perspective of that. All right, more zip line action if you're into that type of thing. You got to say, while it may not be the most thrilling zip line, the view is absolutely gorgeous as we get a different angle of vantage points walking around. I want to kind of give you an idea of what the proximity is from the pool going over to where it's a little less busy. You're going to come upon the rental section. You could do whatever you want here as far as water sports. Right before that, we'll take a little sneak peek at the over-water cabanas. You see them? Beautiful view of the cruise ship and the cove that's right in there. There's an idea of what you're going to get with the paddle boats. And like I said, they have some jet skis. They have some kayaks. Of course, it's for an extra fee, but still, very, very nice way to spend the day. These gentlemen right here will take care of you with whatever you need. You could also pre-purchase this on the cruise ship with the Shore Excursions desk or on your planner. Now we're walking back. Now we're behind the loungers. If you see off in the distance, the pool is there. I just want to show you, give you, like I said, a perspective of where we're at. Now we're going to go to a less busy area. This is, a little more of a lounge area, a little bit more greenery, nature. They have the nice little photo op chair there. I was going to jump in the chair to give you a little idea of how big that thing was, but as you can see right there, there's some people. And yeah, of course, your boy got a little stage fright, so we didn't do that. We continued on. We're on this path, kind of going to the extreme, I don't know what direction it is, of the island, but it is away from all the action. If you continue down this path, you're going to see another establishment. They have a bar here. And if you kind of go this way, a lot of people don't know that this is even here, but you will get a shot of the overwater cabanas that's right in the shadow of the cruise ship. You see from the back right here, and then from the front right here, you hear these things. They're a pretty penny out of my income bracket, but I hear they're a really, really luxurious experience on your Amber Cove trip, on your excursion. So definitely check that out if you're so inclined. One more shot coming from the back, cruise ship panning across that little bar, that secluded bar right there. You get a beautiful cold drink. Again, if you don't want to be around crowds, this is the place you want to be. I did see a nice little shot here of the zip line coming right at you in your living room, right over your head. There you go. And this is the final shot. This is about as far away from the pool as you can get. And then we will begin to make our way back towards the pool and where all the action is. Before we do that, I want to show you this little deli/convenience store that they have for members of the crew. So crew members who get off the ship, and a lot of this stuff that they may not be able to get on board or import in certain places, they'll try to provide that for them here, and that's kind of cool. Splash park time. Parents, you gotta love this stuff. Tire the kids out, get them ready for that nap so you can go have a nice dinner with the wife or the husband. And these things are great. I wish they had them when I was a kid, but they did not. I did not expect to find a Nathan's Famous on Amber Cove, yet here we are. I did not partake, but a lot of people did. Now we're going to make our way over to the slide. Well, before that, we'll show you where the restrooms are. I'm not sure. I'm assuming they'll probably have some lockers in there. I didn't check, but that is the pathway right there to get up to the water slide. And it's nothing crazy. It's pretty much along the lines of the types of water slides that you would see when you're on the cruise ship. but it is, I believe, $5, and then it's unlimited rides, and the kids seem to love it, and they kept, you could do as much as you want all day. Then we're going to make our way up to the Sky Bar. The Sky Bar is a place that a lot of people don't even know is there. You walk through this little nature area. The worst thing about the Sky Bar, though, is getting to the Sky Bar. They do help you out on, like I said, the aforementioned hot July day. They'll give you some misters as you walk up, blowing hot steam on you. I'm only kidding. They do provide a minimal amount of relief as you make your way up these stairs and up the stairs even further. Now, right about now, your legs start burning. But before we get to the Sky Bar, you do get a nice little view of where the zip line is. And listen, the best thing, as I mentioned before, about this zip line is the absolutely stunning view that you get when you're up there. A little bit of a shot, bird's eye view. There goes the zip liner, and then look at that view. You get the pool, the trees, the mountains, the cove itself. I mean, come on. But this is why we came up here, right? The Skyline Bar. I was pretty amazed to hear how many people didn't even know the Skyline Bar was up here. As you can tell, I don't know if it was because it was hot or it was late in the day, but yeah, I was definitely the only one experiencing this part of the island at this particular time. And as we look back, you could see the cruise ship, and if you keep going right, you could see the shops and the town square that we were just at. Of course, do you think I'm going to come all the way up this way and not get myself a refreshing vodka soda? No, we do not lie to each other, guys. This drink was sort of on the expensive side. I think I paid like $15 for it, but after that walk up, it was well worth it. There she is right there, and the crew was fantastic too. The bartenders that were up here were very, very happy and very, very cheerful, despite the fact that there was not a ton of people to serve. Great, great people of the Dominican Republic in Amber Cove. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This was the Always Be Booked YouTube channel, my video on Amber Cove, Carnival's private destination. I'd like to invite you once again to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, and check out the Always Be Booked Cruise podcast anywhere you like to listen to your favorite podcast. Thanks again for watching, guys.